All right, welcome to Lamar Entertainment. Please do me a favor and subscribe. Check out my website where I'll be writing fiction as well as historical research, book reviews, etc. Now, without any more delay, and that website, by the way, is lamargreen.org. And once again, you're tuned into Lamar Entertainment. I have other channels, but I'm not going to mention those because I don't want this channel to get shadow banned. So if my voice sounds familiar, that's the reason. You may have stumbled across my other channel. But this channel is strictly fun entertainment. We'll talk fantasy football, science fiction, scary stories, scary movies, just lighthearted and fun and not so fun times at the moment for a lot of people around the world. But one of the websites I enjoyed in my later teens and young adulthood, there's a website, Exit Monday or Exit Mundi. I don't know the proper pronunciation, but come to find out it was created by a Dutchman. And this website strictly deals with ways that the world can end, from plausible ways to not so plausible or probable or possible. So it deals with serious matters like nuclear war, artificial intelligence takeover, black holes, gamma ray bursts, those sort of things. To I'm going to start with the the least likely things that can occur. So this first scenario that I'm going to cover, and it kind of coincides with the actual historical research I'm doing now for my more serious work, but it comes from Hinduism, and the title of this article on Exit Monday is Whoosh. So forget about nuclear weapons. Forget about tanks. One guy riding a horse may be all it takes to kill everyone on the planet. Kalki is the soldier's name, and his only weapon is his sword of holy vengeance. There he is, riding a pale white horse. He suddenly makes his appearance on the beach. Blandly rising out of the sea, the horseman looks quite kind, really. Well, after all, he's only here to restore good on earth. But to restore good, evil has evil has got to pay. Suddenly, the man on the horse draws a sword, and he goes fast like a comet. Zoom. Everywhere he rides, he brings about death and destruction. Did you dress like a king? Chop. There goes your head. Did you commit sin in mind, speech, and action? Slash. You're dead. Did you lie? Did you eat the meat of a cow? Were you a member of a sect? Stab. Your history. It's a little while later, and the swordsman takes a break and looks back on a hard day's work. The earth is soaked in blood. Billions have died. Only a few truly good men have survived the ordeal. But the guy on the white horse isn't done yet. He takes out some kind of supernatural lighter and sets the place on fire. Crops burn, cities smolder. Within moments, the entire planet is on fire, and it goes well beyond that. The planets, the stars, yes, the entire universe burns up. Well, the man who brings it about isn't an average guy. An avenger from heaven he is, the 10th and final incarnation of Vishnu, Hindu god for all matters concerning creation and destruction. Kalki is the incarnation's name, and he has come to make the universe a better place. So he does. Once our reality is burnt to shingles, Kalki simply creates a new one. The universe is reborn, the stars are reborn, and yes, the earth is reborn too. A new, purified mankind reincarnates on the new earth. People will be awakened and pellucid as crystals. Or I guess maybe he meant lucid as crystals. Kalki has led the cosmos into a new, everlasting state of being, the age of purity. Now, don't say that you didn't see it coming. The signs that something was about to happen were jotted down many centuries ago in ancient Hindu writings, the Puranas. According to the Puranas, we currently live in the age of Kali, a dark, evil cycle of time in which humanity and religion are corrupted, degraded, and Kalki is here to put an end to these evil days. The omens outlined in the Puranas, or I guess Puranas, indeed look familiar. In the age of Kali, the Puranas say world leaders will be liars, people will be full of anger, without religion. Simple men will be rulers, and men will live according to customs of others. There will be many sects and many experts claiming to know everything. The planet will be the planet will be valued only as a resource for minerals, money, and expensive clothes will be all important. People will marry solely for pleasure. The world will be governed by powerful men with severe faults who oppress the poor and support the wealthy. As the coming of Kalki draws near, there will be even more of this. Also, there will be numerous famines, droughts, diseases, wars, and other calamities. People become poor in vigor and luster. They are wicked, full of anger, sinful, false, avaricious. The Puranas foresee. The Puranas foresee. So it is about time Kalki and his swift sword went on a judgment tour. Right? Oh, come on, get serious. You don't really believe we're about to be chopped up by this Kalki guy, do you? For example, another apocalyptic omen outlined in the Puranas states that men living at the end of the Kali age don't get older than 23, and that the poor will dress in clothes made out of tree bark and leaves. And this is definitely not happening, or at least not yet. Kalki, the guy who likes the elite, right? Let me not get into commentary. That's what my shadow ban channel is for. Hopefully this channel actually accumulates a good, decent following. Like all apocalyptic writings in religion, the Kalki episode of Hinduism is there for a very down-to-earth social, historic reason. Actually, it has to do with power. The Kalki myth is seen as a means to maintain the Hindu caste system and the rule of the supreme Brahmin caste in particular. That's why the Purana states over and over again, in the evil age, Kali, many ordinary people will become rulers, and how wicked that is. The Hindu apocalyptic clearly is a pro-Brahmin chunk of religion. Kalki himself, a Brahmin, will slash every non-Brahmin who dared to become a ruler with top priority. As one scholar summarized the story, Kalki is about to come to cleanse the world of those who are not slaves of Brahmins. So think of Kalki as well as the boogeyman. So think of Kalki as, well, the boogeyman of Hinduism. If you disobey the rules of the Hindu social order, chop chop, you're dead. Still, the Kalki scenario has deeply influenced a lot of faithful believers. The Baha'i faith, for example, claims its founder, Father Baha'u'llah, is actually Kalki, although Baha'u'llah clearly never went on a vengeance tour and certainly didn't set the universe on fire. Likewise, the Sai Baba movement holds that Sai Baba for Kalki. The Foundation for World Awakening claims Kalki is alive and kicking somewhere in South India. The Bhagwan movement has found its Kalki in their leader Vijayakumar. And still, others believe the preacher Sri Padmavati Devi, in fact, is Kalki. No doubt, the real Kalki would know how to take care of such semi-saviors and their followers. In recent days, to say the least, and I'm sorry, this is just my commentary, interjecting, and not in too much of a critical way, but if these people actually believed in this stuff, like as far as them being this deity, they would be primarily on his hit list, because remember earlier in the story, he's going to get people who are like not the rightful people who are claiming above their station. Let's put it that way. And then, since these guys are pretending to be a divinity, it's pretty safe to say they're going above and beyond their station. Okay, in recent days, there have been at least 3 big Kalki scares among Hindus. In 1962, the alignment of the 8 visible planets of the solar system was taken for a heavy token, making the coming of Kalki, well, it wasn't. In 1984, Hindus held their breath again because the Puranas seemed to suggest that 1984 was Kalki time. And in 2000, Christian millennium fears spread to India as many devoted Hindus prayed for Kalki to please pass their doors. And so he did. He didn't show up. What Kalki Day will be next? Excuse me, I should read that. What Kalki Day will be next? No one knows. As good predictions do, the Puranas are exceedingly vague about the date Kalki is due to arrive. It will happen when corruption is beyond every measure control, necessitating the end of the world. So that could be any time, really. Better keep your suit of armor on for a while. So, yeah, that's just one of the first readings from the great website known as Exit Monday. I'm gonna cover every single scenario on this site, so just stay tuned. And I'm hoping that the channel's called Lamar Entertainment, so I'm hoping that I could provide that for you. But for those of you who do stumble upon this video, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video.